Hey guys, welcome to Caverns.
Ah!
We've been live for 12 minutes. Hello. We were just making sure everyone's shit was squared away. But because everyone leveled up last session. I don't know if I mentioned it then or not, but yes. Everyone leveled up and we got everyone leveled up. So that's cool. Anyway, should we just go ahead and dive in?
Yeah, sure.
I guess so.
All right. So, the party has been traveling on the mole for quite a few hours now, enough for everyone to recuperate from their prior encounters. It has been a fairly peaceful ride, and in that time, you have actually received a message from Tatsu detailing further instructions for when you arrive at your destination. They came via your sending stones as a text message, which reads, once you arrive in...
What are you wearing?
It reads, once you arrive in Spellaware, you are to seek out a lab by the name of Star Technologies. I have already informed them of your arrival, so they are already expecting you. And that's the end of the message. Yes?
Since we're underground, do we even know what a star is?
You have a vague idea of what the shape is.
Yeah. It's
Like-
that shape thing.
Yeah, it's the 5-pointed shape thing. That's all pointy and stuff. It's probably...
Why would
The
anyone
only way we know it.
Yes,
Yep.
only by the shape.
It's a pentacle.
Yeah.
What it's called.
But yeah, the ride up until this point has been pretty uneventful. You've been going through a well-worn tunnel, so it's a bit, roomy, a bit spacious outside. There hasn't been much actual digging, just kind of on rails going through to your destination, but that's been taking a while. So, what are you doing in the downtime?
It really would, in hindsight, it really would be a bad idea if we just went drilling through literally everything.
What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, that's just like everything here, everything around here, all the places and stuff. They've been around here they've already been around here before we got on here. And if we just went and just started making our own tunnels, and if we just happened to go a little bit too far, we'd probably end up in a pretty bad place. Just saying.
I know what they're saying, but get to your point. Is that the point?
That was the point.
Oh, I mean,
It was just a little thought. It was just like a little thought to share.
Just making small talk, God.
Lola then says, "You're a little thought."
Says you.
What are the rest of you doing? You exploring? You chilling out? What are you up to?
Well, Skitter very much does not like this thing that they're on.
Mm-hmm.
Very uncomfortable.
I guess I will,
I'm sorry.
I'll go ahead and describe the car you are currently in. Because this is a four-car, train sort of drill train thing. And the car you are currently in is car number 2, the personnel car. This one has seating, some bunk beds, luggage compartments, as well as a built-in kitchenette.
I can't.
Is there a fridge in the kitchenette?
There is indeed a fridge.
Skitter's hiding in the fridge.
I can't
He
help.
doesn't quite fit, but he is trying his best.
I can't help but just imagine Skitter just standing there like a normal spider would, but all you hear is just like this constant screaming that just doesn't stop throughout the entire route.
It's like friggin' Lola's like, is there yogurt in here? Ah!
It's just a really long, hiss. He's not okay. He hates it.
Uh-huh.
Sweetie, calm down. Calm down.
I'm sorry, but I'm surprised Lola is not even the most remotely scared about it. Just by her lunging at her from a place she never expected.
The definition of a stupid person.
Lola is very smart, but she's also,
Leah
It's like
saw
when somebody,
Skitter
it's like
climb in
when
the
somebody
fridge.
sees a wild raccoon and is like, I want to pick it up.
Listen,
That's
listen.
literally what Lola is.
Coming from me, the actual stupidest person in this party. There's no geniuses here. There are no smart people here.
What's Leah doing?
Leah saw Skitter climb in the fridge and has gone hungry out of fear. She is very starving.
Excellent. Have you explored the other cars, or are you just kicking it back here?
Actually, I should specify, Leah has gone hungry and is too lazy to search through her bag of holding for her rations.
Excellent.
That's what the laziness gets you.
Mm-hmm.
Death.
You're gonna die.
Gonna die foodless and covered in spiders. Is what's gonna happen. I don't make the rules. Yes, I do. I'm the DM of this game.
All right.
Yep, like God intended.
Yes.
If I'm since I'm not like talking with Lola,
Mhm.
Rory's just like reading the manual.
Yeah. This is the other thing.
going
The thing is on autopilot for the most part. You can take control if you so desire. But right now it doesn't seem like you need to. The operating car at the front actually it has a map, a sort of GPS kind of a thing, where it's got like your current location and the destination and the intended route, all that stuff. So it seems to be doing pretty well for the most part.
I know. I'm just reading. I'm just reading through it for the one day.
Mhm.
The one day I need someone. I want to take control.
Yeah, we see the gears turning as Roy tries to figure out this manual.
Oh no! Like throughout the rest of the ride, I'm just gonna be reading the rest of this manual unless someone wants to talk to me.
Yeah.
Lola is trying to calm down Skitter. I'm gonna roll diplomacy.
Okay.
Okay.
Or
Go ahead.
Or what was it?
Persuasion.
Persuasion. I'm not very good at that. Oh well.
17, not bad.
Pretty good.
Roll against it, I guess.
I'll
like,
roll.
calm down.
Should I roll a persuasion against it?
I think
to persuade her to also
I guess
freak out.
intimidate. I don't know.
You can sure
insight,
join me.
Insight or
Okay, I failed that one. So he's a little calmer now. He still very much hates it, but he does get out of the fridge.
I'm like holding him and petting him.
Mm-hmm.
You're there, good, sweet boy. You're
Let go.
What did she say? What did he say? Okay, I let him go.
He just crawls off to the next car.
Okay.
the operating car or the third one?
Third one.
Okay. You enter car number 3 and you see a lot of boxes, which you are able to faintly smell the aroma of something edible inside. Do you open the boxes?
Yeah.
Okay, you find a lot of mushrooms.
It doesn't take much to figure out.
Yeah. There's no mystery here. We ain't doing train mystery necessarily.
How big are the boxes? Like feet-wise?
They're like crate size, so I would say about Skitter sized.
Okay. He's gonna take all the mushrooms in one of the crates and remove them and crawl into the crate and close the top.
Okay. I guess that's.
So are we sure Skitter isn't a box spider?
Jokes.
I don't get it. I'm just fucking...
Oh no. It appears fucking Roll20 has frozen for me.
Oh no!
Give me a moment. I guess you could just continue to fuck around in the train while I reload
Hey,
Roll20.
Roy, do you want to fuck in the train?
Not what I meant.
Roll persuasion.
Roll to seduce.
Hey, Roy, do you want to fucking train? I've never fucked in a train.
Is it the Mile Out Club?
Do I have to? What do I roll against it? Insight.
Missed opportunity of not mixing in a drill pun in there.
So what do I roll? What do I roll against it? Insight or my own persuasion?
Oh no, it's up to you. Or you could just say if it's good enough or not.
What did you get?
I got
14.
14.
Is that enough to convince you to fuck on this train with 2 other passengers on board?
What's your DC spell save?
My DC spell save is a 14.
I made it.
Oh, I know, but it's like this book is really interesting. Like, let me roll that insight. Yeah, sure.
Alright, we fuck in the train.
So, which train car do you fuck in?
The front one.
Okay. So, you fuck in the operating car, and little bit of time passes, and mid fuck, you start to hear some bumping on the train.
Stop being loud, they're going to fucking hear us.
It's a train, it's always loud.
And then you hear the bumping get louder, and it sounds like it's coming.
Oh, this feels fucking amazing.
Okay, I'm starting to get suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, it wasn't you?
Suddenly, louder and with more force than any prior bump, you all feel a loud bang at the back of the train, and it kind of jostles it a little bit.
Lola,
Leah slams open the door to the front car and asks, "Hey guys, did you? Oh God, never mind. I'm sorry.
No, I can't sleep.
You can't put her to sleep. She's part elf. Or she has advantages on rolls. Are you a half elf or no?
Half elf.
I don't actually think
you're
that
half elf,
works
so
on
you have
half elves.
advantage.
What, sleep?
No, they have advantage. They still have to roll a save.
Okay.
Fey ancestry. Yeah, Fey ancestry.
Okay.
Save. You have advantage on saving throws against being charmed. But no, you can't be put to sleep. You're right.
Oh,
fuck.
Terrific.
But no, I'm better than that. I'm always great, Lola.
I should also add that there are hatches to go, to the side and on top of the train. The tunnel you're in is big enough to.
Skitter is webbing himself in the box. He does not. He does not feel comfy with leaving his box.
Okay. In that case, you feel another loud bang, and it jostles the car even more. Do any of you do anything about this?
No.
Okay, so I read the manual, and I think I'm gonna slow down or stop the train.
Okay.
Before we get any more bigger bumps.
Okay. I'm thinking
follow
of
those train traffic safety laws.
Roll me intelligence.
Can I get an advantage for reading the manual?
Sure, you can get advantage for reading the manual.
I can't. All right, guys, let's see what a -1 intelligence gets us. An 11.
Lola's gonna put her. She's like, scoot over. pulling up, putting back on her clothes.
Uh-huh.
She's gonna check out what's up with the train.
Mm-hmm.
12. Do I have any rough idea, or is that not good enough?
Can we,
Here's what happens. As you're
Can I-
trying to
wait,
figure out.
Can I use my inspiration to try to get a better roll than this, please?
Sure.
There we go.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you can't let me be good at anything, can you?
Well, I mean, it's not like you were good in the first place.
Wow.
Shots fired.
Hey, fucking horse.
That's a 1 and a 9.
No, wow. So no, like,
Amazing.
We're dying laughing with the shot fired. You can't concentrate on the concentrate on the thing. He's just laughing too hard.
So here's what happens. After while you're kind of fumbling to figure out the controls here, and just kind of petty arguing over who gets to stop the train, something hits the windshield. And you aren't quite able to make it out.
I hit the wipers.
Okay. As
Why would we have wipers? We're underground. It never rains.
dirt, maybe?
Dirt,
Get
obviously.
Dirt wipers.
There's
Dirt
dust.
wipers.
Sand.
Like dust and dirt everywhere. It always gets on the wipers.
And it can be moist, so there might be blood.
Yeah, it could be nice and drippy in this cave.
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
So like, I'm using the wipers on whatever the fuck just hit the.
So yeah, you quickly swat it off, but you briefly catch a glimpse of what it was. And you aren't able to fully make it out, but you just see blackness. It looked like some kind of dark blur had just hit the windshield that you promptly wiped off. And then you feel another bang.
You mean a bump?
It's a bang now. It's loud enough to be a bang.
All right. Mhm.
Skitter is in his box screeching at the top of his lungs.
So, question. While all this is happening, is Leia just still staring at us while is Leia
Oh
just
no,
still
no, no,
staring
no,
at-
no, no! I walked back to the other car and slammed the door as soon as. You
Yeah.
tried to-
By the way, Roy does have his clothes back on. I forgot to mention.
Hey, Roy, here's the divorce papers.
Wow!
I'm missing
not-
it.
I did not actually catch that.
Here's the divorce papers.
Oh,
I'm taking
wow.
the kids.
Okay.
I'm kidding. I don't know what I'd do without you. I love you.
I love you too.
Okay. Yeah, let's focus on the actual issue here.
Okay, so black thing wiped it off. Bang. Okay, let's keep looking for that stop button.
Is anyone gonna do anything else?
Wait, did I actually figure out the stop button?
No, no one
no,
did.
you got a 12.
Okay, I'm gonna roll. Okay, I'm gonna roll again for the stop button.
Okay. That was
I
a
got
nat
advantage.
1. Oh
I
yeah,
got
you
an
got
advantage.
advantage.
Remember, I got the mole manual.
Fine. Get 15.
Thank God! Thank God! Thank God the manual saved me.
So yeah, I'm gonna say that stops the train. So it screeches to a halt. It stops moving. Everyone on the train feels it stop moving. And you can see out the windows that the train has come to a stop. Is kind of the general moral of this story. The train has stopped. What do you do?
All right, so we should probably get together and like investigate the bang. So I think Roy's gonna like grab Lowell and like go head towards Leia and like figure out where Skitter is because he does not know anything about that whole situation.
Figure out which box is the one.
Uh-huh.
It's gonna be the one that's shaking.
Are you all back there now?
Okay, yes, we are
Or-
back
yeah.
there now.
Okay. You see 2 boxes shaking.
Oh no!
Skinner! Skinner!
He's
Skinner,
screeching.
the train stopped. You can come out now.
Roll a persuasion,
Okay, fine. Please?
Actually,
please.
roll a perception.
Oh, okay, fine.
Okay. With a 16, you notice
Lola is
that
following in.
one of the windows is broken.
Oh boy.
And, you still see 2 boxes shaking.
Okay.
Unless Skitter has come out.
No, he has not. You have to convince him to come out.
I rolled a 14 persuasion.
Does a 14...
Oh yeah, that's right. He's out now.
Okay.
Okay. And as for the other box that is shaking, if you can understand me, we mean no harm.
There is no response.
What can I try speaking? Could it be undercommon?
You can try it. It's
You
not gonna
know
work,
Undercommon?
but you can try it.
Yes, Roy knows undercommon.
Oh, you can actually talk to Skitter.
Okay,
Yay.
so should I have to roll up another persuasion again?
I'm just gonna... it's not gonna work.
Fuck, fine. Alright. Alright,
I mean-
so...
Mm-hmm.
Can I try and use Mage Hand to open the box?
Sure.
I do that.
Okay. So, you open the box, and there's a brief moment of silence as nothing seems to happen for a brief moment. But then something emerges from the pile of mushrooms inside of the box. It's something that kind of defies comprehension. It is a creature of bat-like shape, appearing as if it were a hole in reality, almost, within the space that they occupy.
Can I...
They are pure black, having no visible facial features, save for a glowing yellow maw overflowing with a dark purple fog. And it
Okay,
screeches at you, and let's roll initiative.
I'm gonna use Divine Sense real quick to sense if this is actually evil. Just to be double sure.
Is there a thing you can roll for that, or is it just
No,
a thing?
that's Divine Sense right there. The presence
Yeah,
of
you
strong
can-
evil registers my senses.
You can tell this is not...
It stinks like a noxious odor.
Yeah, it's bad. This is a bad thing. So, okay. Leah's got a 20. Lola's got a 14.
Skitter has a 7.
Skitter's got a 7. Well, Roy's got an 11. So let me put that in first.
Who's got
Skitter
11? Yeah.
7. And as you're about to face down with this, you see a lot more on the outside of the car.
Someone.
And
How many
I'm
more?
going to go ahead and roll the Swarm of Shadow Bats initiative. And
That's
that
a
is a 19.
Leia, did you get Fireball?
No, I did not.
You know, I still have Thunder Smite, so that, and since I'm actually fighting again, this will be very helpful.
Okay.
So since I'm going first, I guess you could say I have a very critical role.
God, fuck you. Leave. Leah's dead.
Leah immediately gets eaten by the monster.
Yes.
Can't believe it.
Consumed by darkness. No, okay. Just open with burning hands. That seems like a safe bet.
Up and with burning hands, alright. So that's automatic damage?
Yeah, but they gotta make a dex
No.
save.
Gotta make a dex save? Okay. Fucking for an enemy, I just roll dex for that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. They got a
Oh.
14.
That means they missed them, right?
What's her
Is there-
DC?
DC 4. She said DC 14 from what it looks like.
That means they met.
Okay.
So they get hit.
They get hit?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, it's half. They get
Oh,
hit,
so-
but it's half.
Oh, it's get so.
Yeah, they
Okay.
they succeed on the save. It's half.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
half damage.
Alright. So it takes the swarm takes 4 damage. You kill the one, but more flood in as they prepare for their attack. So they're gonna go ahead and go after the one who immediately attacked them. They're gonna try and bite Leah.
Oh no!
Wait.
Does
hold
a
up a minute.
10 hit?
Wait. Why does she only get one spell?
It's one attack.
Yeah, it's an action.
Yeah, that's her action. Unless she wanted
Unless you
to
have a bonus
move.
action.
Yeah, unless you wanted to move or something.
Oh, she didn't get extra attack for the 5th level.
I
no,
did.
No, she's a wizard. Wizards don't get extra attack.
No,
Oh,
he's
okay.
confusing Leah's with mine. I was the one that got
Oh no,
that.
I have extra attack too. It's just that most of the time I play, I always get extra attack at 5th level. So I was just like,
Yeah, no,
okay.
it's class
only-
dependent.
Yeah, it's
Gotcha,
class
gotcha, I
dependent.
understand,
Your-
understood.
Your hit dice, it's class dependent. I was gonna say that certain thing, but it would be
Mhm.
contradictory because there are things that get extra attack that shouldn't. But
Alright, so
Alright.
that's a 10 against my AC.
Yes.
My AC's 12, so
Okay, so they don't hit.
thank God.
They kind of bite at you, and they nearly miss as they're kind of frantically fluttering around the car. And
All right.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll something in the background really quick. Don't
don't at you.
don't mind this. Just
You make it only visible to yourself.
can I make a roll only visible to myself?
Yes, you're the DM.
How do I do that? I've never done that.
well, first off, if you have actual dice,
Let's see. Dice GM. So if you go to the dice bar
Okay.
on the right, there should be one labeled GM.
Right.
Try clicking that. Otherwise, hit advanced, and
here
there should be
here,
an
fir-
option to just roll it so that only you can see.
I don't
Or
see
if
it.
you can right-click the roll if it's on the sheet and have it set to only show to DM or something like that. Because I know you can make rolls privately.
Hmm.
Like, hold on.
I'm just gonna do this. Okay, that also has a 19.
all right.
So yeah,
Whisper toggle. You have it off for like everybody.
oh. Well,
It's in the settings,
Mm-hmm.
and you can just set the whisper to toggle so that you can choose when it's public, when it goes to like one person, and when it's just to yourself.
All right.
Because for me right now as a player, it's public or to GM. So I can do like this.
Mhm.
Only you saw that.
Ah, I see. Yeah. I'll figure all that stuff out later. I only needed it for that one thing, really. So, yeah, that's just gonna be there. So next up is Lola. Lola, what do you do?
Lola notices, sees these guys, or big swarm.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to tell Leah, Leah, I learned something from you. And she's going to cast one of her spells, Magic Missile.
Oh, goody.
At the darkness.
At the darkness. Go ahead.
It's 3 darts. So
All right.
that's dart 1. All 3 darts at the swarm.
Okay.
That
And
is a total of 9 damage.
do I
And
gotta
then
roll a dex save or no?
Nope. Use
Okay.
her Yeah, she's gonna use her bonus at. Are they close?
Yeah, you're all in the same car, so I would say they're relatively close.
All right. Like if I ran, would they attack me? Like would I invoke an attack of opportunity or something like that?
Probably not that close.
Okay, then she's just going to make her way to the front of the car to turn all right. I'm gonna turn the train back on. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
And she's gonna run to the front of the car.
You go ahead
Turn
and
it back on. After she throws some magic out.
Okay.
I just learned that. It's really cool.
All right, so the train is once again in motion. Roy, what do you do?
All right. So these are shadow creatures, correct?
Yes.
Could light specifically hurt them?
You probably have to roll to figure that out yourself.
Yeah, depends on what kind of light we're talking about.
Well, I have a light cantrip, and I can. I have a light cantrip. So should I roll like insight or a nature?
Roll insight.
Damn.
Okay, that's an 11. You are not sure if this would work.
Okay, but what I guess I don't think I really have anything to lose though. Who is messing with my sheet?
I was just looking at what light does. Don't mind me.
I know it just casts light and like covers.
Yeah,
the
I
entire
thought
area.
so.
So like, yeah, so like I have. So like let's see, I can use like one action to. I can use one action for light, and I could perform 2 attacks and 1 bonus action. That sounds about right. That cool?
Sure.
All right. So first, I'm gonna cast light.
Okay. You cast light, and go ahead, describe the light that you cast, and put a little flavor to it.
Describe it.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So let's see.
What kind of lights you got?
Well, I can just grab any object. So let's see. Obviously, I'm gonna light up. So obviously, what else can I light up besides one of the mushrooms?
Okay, you make one of the mushrooms glow. It grows a face in the process.
Oh!
I'm a sentient creature now. I'm one of the random. Hello, Roy. Are you my father? The one who have given me life.
I gave light. I gave light, not life.
Life. I'm one of those weird mushrooms who's only sentient if light is cast on it.
It's a really weird qualification.
You gave it the light of creation was in your
Okay,
hand.
but how are the bats reacting to the light?
They seem relatively unfazed. In fact, with the light shining on them, it doesn't even look like it's absorbing any light whatsoever. It's just disappearing.
So it really is just a shadow.
Yes.
All right. So that's all I want. That's all I want to know. I was just curious. All
Okay.
right.
Oh, don't mind me. Don't mind my sentience now.
All right. I'm rolling this, and
Okay.
I'm going to be placing using the swarm's inside the car, right?
Yes. The swarm is inside the car now.
Thunder smite.
Thunder smite. Okay.
Yeah, no, like I'm gonna fucking love what fucking happens to this swarm when I hit it.
Okay, yeah. That hits. First off, go ahead and roll damage. So that's D8 slashing.
All right.
Now
Let's
all the
see.
windows are shattered.
Oh no, but the thing is, like, we're moving, so like I pretty much like blasted all of them out of the car, and we're making an escape.
So
So the attack deals extra 2d6 damage.
So go ahead and roll that for the thunder damage.
I know, I'm 2d.
Okay. So that's an 8, which is halved because it's slashing damage, and this is a swarm. So that's 4 plus 5. So you hit him with 9 damage.
They gotta make a strength save.
Oh, they gotta make a strength save? Okay.
Yeah, to see if they get pushed away or not.
Oh my god!
That was a negative
So you
2.
launch them out of the car.
Just like, don't worry, guys. For what? Don't worry, guys. It's evil. I'm going to fight.
Mhm.
And that's when everyone just gets wide-eyed again.
So yeah, you push them out of the car, shattering a few windows in the process.
A few.
Mm-hmm. And then
So no, but like, did I knock them all out though?
I'm gonna.
I have
say-
to knock them all out if I get. Is
yeah,
it getting that too?
Yeah, that was a nat 1. That was a negative 2. Yeah, they're all out the windows.
So, but not only that,
But
they're
they're-
knocked prone. So that means they're dazed.
Okay.
So we pretty much make a grand escape.
Okay. Is Skitter going to do anything?
Skitter's gonna web up the windows
All right.
Oh.
and like the hole in the wall.
Okay. Smart.
You didn't expect this type of efficiency, did you?
Is that all Skitter's gonna do?
It's gonna climb
I
back
mean, it's
in
my
the
first
box.
turn, but they're not. Yeah, they're not in the box. I mean, okay.
There's, I mean,
He
like the
could
only.
crawl outside of the box and fight them outside.
Mm-hmm. He could do that.
But
Yeah.
I'm surprised he'd be brave enough to do that.
Well, we're still in combat, right?
Yes, we are.
Well, I
Yeah,
don't know,
I'll
it's just
go
like-
outside.
Okay.
He does not want to, but he will.
So,
alright, so
Time to roll my 4 attacks now.
okay.
wait, but like,
So
I have
is
extra
it,
attack.
is it still in the car with us?
He's jumping out of the car.
yeah. So this is what happens. Is you get out of the car. I assume you're on the roof now or just in the back.
Could be on the roof or on the side.
Okay. Let's say roof.
Okay.
So you're on the roof now. And you see that a lot of the bats are now kind of in a frenzy. They're not sure what they're doing.
Mhm.
But more pressing than that, you see a significantly larger shadow bat at the back of the car that is actively attacking the engine.
It's the giant bat who makes all of the rules.
That was episode 1.
How many more giant creatures make the rules?
I'm gonna target that one.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. So the 2 weapon,
Okay.
then the third attack for first turn, and the extra attack. How many of those hit?
First one does not, other 3 do.
All right. And then I get an
Yeah.
extra D8. Hold on. So that's 21.
So that's 21, okay.
You just jump on this thing and start slashing wildly.
Yeah, so, okay. You deal 21 damage to this thing.
Is it dead?
No.
Good, because like if it was just about to be another one of those enemies where you completely gave it so little health,
Mm-hmm.
I would
Yeah,
be
no.
so mad.
No, it's a hardy fucker. And,
Thank you.
Leah, it's your turn.
Okay.
Her ears are ringing from the thunderous boom Roy has made.
And the screeching
probably.
of Skinner on
Um,
the roof of the train.
I can imagine you just stabbing the creature, just like screaming all the same in fear.
Yes.
I am going to follow Skitter out of the car, climb up to the top of it.
How? There's a ladder.
There is a
Oh,
ladder.
true.
There's
There is?
Oh, wait,
exits.
is there?
There's exits
Okay.
on.
It's a train!
It's a train.
Okay, so I'm gonna get on top of the roof. I see Skitter attacking the giant bat.
Mm-hmm.
I cast lightning bolt.
Oh fuck. Ah.
Ah, shit!
Okay.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah!
Yeah.
Hell
That.
yeah.
That is there anything I? Okay. Deck save.
Deck save.
Deck save. 9. Nope. So that is going to hit this thing. That's 15 damage. Got it.
Quick question: does this thing classify as a beast?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So, that's favorite enemy.
Hmm. Okay. So now it's the giant bat's turn. And it lets out a large, petrifying shriek. It sees you, Leah.
I am just pissing these bats off, huh?
Yeah, it's pissed off, but it sees you for a moment, and then shifts its focus back to the engine, which it then uses an interesting little attack. It produces a large shadowy ball of light, or ball of darkness rather.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Like,
Ball of negative light.
Ball of negative light that it shoots directly
It's a
at the
black light.
engine, dealing 6 acid damage to the engine.
Oh no.
So that's gonna do it for the giant shadow bat. How long does the dazed effect last on the regular shadow bats? Is that just a thing for the rest of the thing, or
It's
Oh, the
they're
prone?
not-
yeah,
the
the prone, the prone?
Connor,
Yes.
how long does prone status last?
Should just be one turn.
Read your spell.
Oh, wait a minute.
It just says.
Oh wait, they have immunity. Never mind. They.
I can't believe they nat one on something they have immunity to.
Yeah. I'm just gonna justify it by the fact that they're just sort of briefly confused for a moment. But they are going right back at it, and as the giant bat sort of screeches, they are going to go after Skitter. So they're gonna go ahead and let me check something really quick. They're gonna go ahead and bite Skitter, and 11 does
That
not hit.
meets-
Oh, does it? Does it meet?
Yeah, it meets my AC.
Okay then. So they're gonna go ahead and give you 4 piercing.
Ow.
So yeah, Lola, what do you do?
I'm assuming this thing's back on autopilot now.
Yeah, but you notice on the map that the bumping has kind of nudged it off course a little bit.
What can I do? I'm not a navigator, so I'm
Mhm.
assuming. Can I roll intelligence to set it back on course?
Sure. Go ahead and roll intelligence. Yeah,
Unnatural 20.
that you managed to mess with the controls enough to where it's nudged back in the right direction.
I love
You
how you
can-
phrase it that he still doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah. So yeah, is that gonna do it for your turn, or are you gonna do something else?
Is that one of my actions or?
I'm gonna say yes.
All right. If that's the case, then I'm actually trying to think. Can I see the swarm still?
You can see them kind of flapping outside the windows. There's a lot of them, so you know.
I'm going to cast magic missile, blow my last load here.
Okay. Do you just
Firing it at the swarm.
do you break a window to do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
She
Go
kicks
ahead.
a window.
Mm-hmm.
Kicks a window and casts magic missile. 9 damage.
9 damage. All right. So, yeah, you knock a few of the shadow bats out of the sky.
All right, guys, I'm out of range possibilities right now.
Yeah.
You notice that there are only a few of them left.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And next up is Roy.
All right. What can I do? I am not a ranged man. All right. Could I be? So like, is it? So this thing's like, is this thing like if I want to make my way to the last car without climbing?
Okay.
I think
Yeah,
because like if
I'll-
it's attacking the engine, then obviously it's already busted through the roof or something, right?
It's just attacking the back of the train. The whole last car is an engine car. You never went back there, but there's 4 cars. There's one
It's the
past
engine
you.
in the caboose.
Yeah, the engine's a caboose. It's
Why?
a back wheel drive. Don't worry about it.
That's a terrible idea.
It's a fantasy drill train.
Look,
That's
we
not
could
enough
The
like a real
whole thing is a
train.
terrible idea.
All
This was
right.
designed by people like mushroom
So
people.
listen,
Yeah.
listen. Like if
Todd
if Roy.
Todd probably had a hand in designing this thing. Do you really think that
Oh
he
wait, listen.
Really
I'm
trust a
so,
guy
so
named
first of
Todd
all,
to design
listen.
Mhm.
Ignoring the sentient glowing mushroom that. So I'm ignoring the
Ignore your
sentient
son.
glowing mushroom.
What are
Yeah,
emotions?
Yeah, ignore me like you've ignored me my entire life. It's okay. It's not like you created me.
You're right.
What do I do with myself?
You grow up.
Shit,
That's
man.
what you do.
That was really
And so-
profound. How do I know what profundity is? Ah!
I'm going into the back room.
He has a
Okay.
mental breakdown and explodes.
Yes.
Yes, yep.
The weird glowing mushroom man is no more.
For real,
Damn.
seriously.
Yeah, it's dead.
No,
He
it's
has a
alive
mental
forever.
breakdown.
Okay. All right. All right. I'm in the back. I'm in the back. I'm in the back, and I'm looking for. Gonna try to see if it's busted through to the inside.
You see some wear and tear. It's definitely made some headway into busting through. It hasn't destroyed the engine or anything like that, but it's making some progress in doing so. You
Okay.
can definitely see shit is not what shit should look like back there.
Okay. Can I see the monster though?
At
At least.
I'm gonna say yeah. There's enough of a hole in the wall surrounding the engine to be yeah,
Alright.
you can see it.
All right. Is it next to the hole? Enough for me to stab it from the inside.
No, it is not that close.
Could I roll an insight to try to guess where it could be on the outside of the wall so I could just stab it through the roof?
I mean, sure.
Okay. Boom.
20. That's a nat 20. You know with
So
absolute certainty that it is too far away for you to stab.
Well, thanks, Dominic.
Listen. It's not just gonna magically be like, oh, it was
Why
shooting
would it-
from a far ways away because you got a nat 20 trying to figure that shit out. It got closer for you. Just for you, Roy. It felt bad and wanted to give you a hug.
Can I? Well, man. Actually, how far away is it? Like Is it like 90 feet? Can I, if it's not, is it? Wait, is it on the? Can I use sleep on it or anything like that?
Say again.
Can I use sleep or hold person by any chance? Actually, not hold person. That's humanoid.
Yeah, it's very much not a person.
Yeah.
You
so
can try to
Oh.
put it to sleep.
Wow, rude. Come on, guys.
All
Don't have to
right.
Humanize it like this.
Okay, hold up.
It's
So let's
thoughts and
see.
feelings.
So let's see. Cast at what level? I'm gonna try it. If I do it at level 2, do I have to use a level 2 slot?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Here, let me just double check on what that is. All right. So the higher I roll, the more bats that go to sleep.
Oh, you're casting it on the small bats? Okay.
No. It actually affects a wide round.
All
The
okay.
spell sends creatures into a magical slumber. So and I roll 5d8, and the total is how many hit points of creatures the spell can affect.
Okay.
So creature. So here, like I'll just send it. So I think I'm just going to use it as a. I get 5d8. If I roll 2, I get 7. I think I'm going to roll a 2 just to be safe, since I have.
All right. That didn't roll it.
So oh no. So I'm going to have to roll.
Yeah, go ahead, roll manually.
Yeah, you have to roll it manually.
Yeah, 7d8s. I don't get a modifier. All right, let's roll.
Yeah. So do I have to roll something against that or
Starting the creature has the lowest current hit points.
okay.
So each creature affected by a spell falls unconscious until the spell ends. The sleeper takes damage, or someone uses an action to shake or slap the sleeper awake. Subtract each creature's hit points from the total before moving on to the creature with the next lowest hit point. So that means whatever health the big bat has, you subtract 32 by that.
Okay. You put all of the fucking bats to sleep.
So since you said the big bat wasn't on the train, correct?
It was not on the train, no. It was shooting at it from a distance.
Okay, so that means I went and kept all the bats away from the
So
train.
yeah, you cast sleep, and all of them just sort of collapse, and they fall to the ground. And as they're down there, you see them kind of just congeal together and dissipate.
As you do.
And there's no more bats. Congratulations.
We solved the bat puzzle.
You solved my bat puzzle.
We pacified them.
God damn it.
Oh my god, we did pacify them!
The person with the sword did it too. That's the best
God
part.
damn
Like
it.
I imagine Roy just did like a finger gun at him and they dissipated.
Yes.
Pew!
So that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Engines.
Leah
Yeah.
sticks her head back in the car. It's like, can we get out of here now?
We are getting out of here.
Have we started the thing back up?
Yeah,
Did you not notice us moving?
Yeah, we've been moving.
That's how we're putting distance between them.
Mhm.
So I want.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Lola actually figured out the controls of this thing.
Yeah.
I imagine Leah just didn't realize we were moving again.
Yeah.
So I guess the next, but
Mhm.
I want to inspect the engine for see like how bad the damage is.
Yeah. You can go ahead and do that. Roll investigation. Or
Here,
yeah.
Leah, you want to help me check out the engine?
Yeah, sure.
All right, so she's assisting me. Investigation.
Okay, that was an 8
I'll roll
and
two,
a
guess.
9.
I'll say Skitter follows you, and I'll try and help.
Okay.
Skinner
Okay.
knows surprisingly a lot about engines.
Skitter.
He had the book about trains as a kid.
Skitter.
He found a book about trains in someone's backpack that he ate. He still didn't know how to read, but the pictures were cool.
So Skitter is
No,
yeah.
I think Skitter, like, while Roy and Lola were fucking in the front car, Skitter picked up the manual, read it, and absorbed everything.
Ate it. You mean ate it and absorbed everything? Because that's what he actually did.
Yes.
Sure.
All right. I'm getting rid of the manual. Then it's gone.
Oh, you are just 8 full at this point.
So yeah, with a 20, you notice that there has been some considerable damage to the engine. Not enough to make you stop moving, but enough to make it a bit hard to stop.
Oh.
Is there a way to fix it?
That's up to you to figure out.
Does anyone have mending?
No.
Actually,
I only have lay
don't-
on hand.
Doesn't someone have mending? I thought
somebody had
someone
mending.
had mending.
Because mending would be the spell to just fix this immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Lola, do you have mending?
Either
No.
Lola or Leia.
You have made Lola. So was it Natalie that had mending?
I can't remember
No,
actually.
she had
no.
mage hand too.
Okay.
Okay. Should we
Alright.
do a roll or?
Most of the time in these situations, you either do sleight of hand or so that's usually the trap disabling skill.
Okay.
Well, it's
so
not a
what?
trap.
What
Or mechanism
spec-
disabling.
Yeah. What specifically are you doing? I'll ask. What are you
just-
trying to?
Trying to fix what's wrong with it.
Yeah,
It might be best to just stop the thing altogether. Because
Well, that's the problem because we can't stop it really very easily.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess like doing sleight of hand, trying to, or it's just like a basic.
I'm gonna need somebody to back him up because his dexterity is base.
Mm.
So I'll roll sleight.
I will. Why don't let me do this, boy?
All right, he'll direct you.
Mm.
All right, give me advantage on that, I guess.
Sure.
Lola
Yes.
gets her hand ripped off.
All right, sleight of hand.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
16.
16. Okay. With a 16, you are able to, cross a few wires and get the engine to a state where you're pretty sure everything's back in order.
Wires.
And just in time, too. Because you were getting pretty close to your destination. In fact, as you do this, the train actually comes to a halt. It screeches to a stop right before arriving in Spellaware. You emerge from the tunnel, and you feel yourself getting a little colder. And you all look outside and notice that the entirety of the area around you is very, very snowy. And you see the city-state of Spellaware in the distance. What do you do?
Go back inside.
Is snow a common thing in the underground?
I would say in certain areas, yeah, it gets kind of frosty. I should clarify. It's snow and ice. It's like an icy
Sleet.
cave with some sleet and stuff.
Well, sleet's like frozen rain, so yeah.
No, yeah.
Well,
I meant like the actual rocks around it are like freezy and ice-like with some like snow peppered in there on the floor and stuff.
We don't have.
Do you head to the city? What do you do?
You guys want to take a quick rest before we go out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. So you all take a short rest.
I think my divine sense goes back up. Do spells come back, or do I need a long rest for that?
Connor?
For spells, long rest.
Yeah, thought so.
All right. So since we're only taking a short rest, okay. If we're all good, let's go.
Y'all good? Okay. So, you head out into the snow. This is a very large cave, by the way, comparable to the one that houses Nucleus. So you exit the train, which is kind of, scrunched into the snow a little ways away from the city, and as you enter the city-state of Spellaware, immediately it is a sight to behold. In the midst of the snowy environment, you see towering white and chrome structures surrounding every nook and cranny. There are magical automations running nearly every aspect of the city, and the people of all races are out in the streets honing their wizardly acumen. If Nucleus was a bustling metropolis, Spellaware is a true utopian wonderland. And as you make it further into the city, you find a building. You find a building marked Star Technologies, much like the one that Tatsu listed in her little text message to you. It is a large, festive-looking building, decorated with star decals and various other, decorations and trinkets that, despite the predominantly stark white color scheme, give the building a sort of carnival aesthetic. What do you do?
Actually, before we go any further, now that when I see Star, what was this building called again? Star Technologies?
Yes, Star Technologies.
When I see Star Technologies, I kind of remember that stone cell phone, and I'm thinking more so like Roy updates Tatsu on the situation, more so specifically updates her on the situation with like the weird shadow bats.
Okay.
And I guess I'm gonna ask. I don't know. I guess I kind of want to ask if she could look up anything on this for us, because it seemed a little bit too out. It seemed a little bit too out of place. Like it was weird. Like it was like someone tried to trap us.
Okay, so you convey that message to Tatsu, and she responds promptly with, that's very strange. I'll have to look into that. That sounds bad. I will update you as soon as I have more information.
Roy just sends back a thank you.
Okay. Do any of the others of you guys do anything in the city before venturing forth to your destination?
Can we shop?
Yes, can we shop?
Sure. I haven't necessarily prepared items.
Then
yet.
Why would you make?
Listen, I just.
We're okay if we don't get to shop this session.
Okay.
Yeah. I just wanted some
Yeah.
actual armor.
Yeah, no. That will come in due time, very shortly.
I just want something that either boosts my charisma or my wisdom.
Okay. In that case, I will have things prepared for next session should you want to shop, but there may be another avenue of obtaining things, let's say.
I also want to say that, like, Leah has heard about this place.
Yeah.
And she is currently in awe at everything she's seeing. I just think she never imagined she'd one day get to visit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like,
this...
let alone leave Green Grove.
Yeah. This is heaven for Leah. Like, this place is awesome. It's a wizard fucking, utopia. There's tons of cool magic shit all around.
It's like fucking Hogwarts in this bitch.
It's like if Hogwarts were a city and also was nicer looking.
So Hogsmeade.
Yes.
The city that they always go to.
Yes. But yeah, you know that in this city there are some, famous wizardly, tech depots and companies. There's some wizard colleges and universities and libraries and all this kind of stuff. This is wizard headquarters, yo, and it is a pretty booming spot.
Wizards only, fools.
Wizards only, fools.
Keep it tight.
So yeah, I guess do you guys wanna head towards StarTech?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. So as you approach the building, but before you're even able to knock on the door, it slides open. And an elven man with long white robes, blue-tinted skin, a big twirly pink mustache, and a large white top hat with a star emblazoned on it greets you and says,
who this boy is.
"Why, hello there, travelers. My name is Alistair Starburst, CEO of Star Technologies.
I'm gonna die.
It is an absolute pleasure to make... Oh, hold on. Sorry about that. Have a little cough. It is an Hold on. I got a drink of water.
You good?
Sorry about that. Yeah, no, I'm fine. It is an absolute pleasure to make your acquaintance. And that's what we're gonna end off with.
So mad. If Ted's not here, I'm gonna be really upset with you.
I thought you'd enjoy this.
Here.
I
knew immediately when you said pink mustache. I was like, "Oh, you fuck."
So yeah. This is just to give a little background. This is a character that I came up with for a potential game that has so far not gotten off the ground, but I wanted to use the character anyway, if only to get a rise out of Kylie.
I fucking hate you. I love him, but I hate you.
So yeah. That's gonna end off our session for today. What'd you guys think?
If you make me hate him, I will never forgive you.
Thank you.
It's pretty cool.
Some shit went down in that one.
Yeah,
Some like a whole train sequence, a new fun town, and a new character.
Mm-hmm.
And possible mystery stuff.
Yeah. Spooky. Anyway,
I'm excited for next time.
Indeed, I got some fun stuff planned. Anyway, I guess it is time for us to say our goodbyes.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised. What I do with the fucking train.
Yeah, I'm
I
surprised
was hoping
as well.
on hope that you would have tried to suplex the train for the Final Fantasy VI, but you didn't.
How? You should have said something, but
I
I had to go and handle. I went and like pacified the enemy again, despite him just being evil.
Well, we needed the train, so it's fine.
Mm-hmm. Those mushrooms are never getting to their proper distribution center.
Oh, wait. Before you end the session, Dom.
Yes.
Light has worn off. Well, this goes my sentience. I just wanted you to know that. And he dies.
My brief time in life was beautiful. I will treasure it always.
I feel.
Wait, before I go, there's something you have to know.
Why, can I just cast a light? I thought he exploded.
Father, I
Cast-
wish to let you know the real secret of your entire journey is.
You cast
Okay.
light again. It's a different personality.
Hey, how's it going? My name is Thomas.
I throw him out the window.
Dad, no, I love you.
You step on him slowly.
No. I am not like that. I just don't want this responsibility.
It's me, Todd. I return.
As soon as that happens, it immediately disappears in my hand. It's like, where did it go?
But yeah. So I think it's time we say our goodbyes. Connor, where can we find you?
Where can you find me?
Yes.
Where can you find me?
Yeah.
You can find me at Boosh at
Boosh at Conjoined Artist on Twitter. Why am I tired? Anyway, Kylie, where can we find you?
You can find me at ExaKillArt on Twitter.
You can find me at Boomstormwater on Twitter. We gotta change the thing, the stream overlay, because I changed my username back. We gotta do that in a bit, but that'll be for later. Ben.
Mm-hmm.
Ben.
Mm-hmm. Yes. All right.
Indeed.
Okay.
And Will.
Where can? Oh, never mind.
Why would you want to find me, fucking stalker?
Because we know
Fuck
you've
you.
been evading your taxes.
We know. This is the IRS. It's all been a ruse.
You don't know shit.
We know
I'm
you're a
out.
Yoshi. Just come clean. Oh, Will's gone.
That was good.
That was a good
That was
goof.
good.
Okay. And I think that's gonna do it. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.